today, from London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. It's the London Bulldogs taking on the Oklahoma City Bisons.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oklahoma City Bison and the
And we're going to find out if Madden got the glitch fixed. I gave it a test last night. It seemed to work. But right now we're going to find out for sure.
As they get ready here. It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin.
What's going on, HRX? Alright, we got OKC, who's 1-1. The London Bulldogs are 2-0. And week 3 is underway here with the Dynasty Football League.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
I appreciate it. What have you been enjoying more, some ICW or some DFL? All honesty, I know some people seem to be getting more into the the ICW a little more because I do the commentary. I don't really do it here. There's reasons why I don't do the football commentary. It's so we can play games all the time because I work around wife's schedule and I got my kids and stuff, and I can just throw on mute and it doesn't bother a thing. They're gonna get him. Jeez, he dropped it. And I'll say this at every game: you can join the league at any time to become a player. You just got to get to me the information in which you want to be, height, weight, player name, position, and we will throw you into the free agency pool. And then the first team that can scoop you up on the waiver wire will grab you. Just like yesterday, Devin Brolski's linebacker was picked up by the Shamrocks, and the Houston Voyagers picked up Mr. P's Prince Charles linebacker. So they're both on teams effective this week. There's a hell of an angle. I don't know what the hell's going on here. What is going on? I love this glitch. Let me see if I can fix it.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Now it's exiting, obviously. Now, jump forward, end of game. Now, we're back in business. What's going on, Broski? You are officially a Dublin Shamrock. I didn't get a chance to let you know the Dublin Shamrocks picked up your linebacker yesterday in the free agency pool, and you will be playing for them this week.
Here on first down. On a slant complete to Green.
The first down pass.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Number 85.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. But he's got it.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down around the
OKC. Remember, OKC is 1-1. London is 2-0.
Touchdown on the season, and his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
What's your defensive end's weight?
The team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
You get this way too many times, roughing the kickers. And my only option is to turn it off, and I really don't want to turn it off because that could affect the game.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation.
All human players get to be put to an 82 overall to start their career. So you'll be an 82 overall player, and you will start wherever you're at. All human players start on their teams.
From last week's contest, 12 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think...
Yeah, I'll just need Tom Bradford's skin tone and weight. I'll just need those 2 things, and I'll write you down, and we'll get you created in between weeks. So in week 4, you'll be on the field.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. In trouble, and he's taken down.
A big loss on the play.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now...
All right, good deal. We'll get you added up.
Who's going to get to the quarterback the most times? Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Remember, all human players have a hyphen before and after their name. As you just saw McClellan there. He's got a hyphen before and after his name. This way everybody knows he is a human player. We are over 80 human players in this league right now. Just wish we could get a little bit more live views, but it's okay.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete.
Do you by chance have WWE 2K19?
To the first down completion.
8 yards on the...
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it.
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown!
Touchdown.
A big play there. His second touchdown on the season.
All right, we use 2K19. Do you have Twitter?
Easier said than done, though. There's a big touchdown.
Yeah, but the big thing is when he does get his catches, you've got to tackle him and get him on the ground. Obviously, weren't able to do it on that one.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
If you have Twitter, use the Twitter handle you see at the bottom of the screen in the green, SL Studios _ and send me the information there about your character, and I'll see if I can get it made. We'll see if we can get your character made up. We'll do the best we can. Let's just put it that way.
Set to take over on offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
If you go to dflmadden.weebly.com, everything is there for you.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Hands it off out of the gun.
That's good. 4.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
A gain of a yard.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
2nd and 9 now. And a throw right sideline is complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from the
Damn good play right there for the Bulldogs. They needed that.
This has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Down 14-0 to come away with some points. Very, very important.
The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith.
2nd down pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only.
Ooh, that was close. That was real close.
Slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. London about set to take over on offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that
They
position
need points
again?
here.
I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
21-yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Horrible decision. Horrible. This game's about to get ugly, people.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well.
Week 3, and their linebackers got 3 interceptions on the season.
Bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Now for the point after.
He said just the first half. There's still 1 minute and 1 second to go in the first quarter.
And it is now 21-0.
He is good.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
London about set to take over on offense.
And just think about this. As I said, the London Bulldogs are undefeated coming into this game. I know it's early in the season, but they're undefeated.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And that is incomplete.
First down.
After the incomplete pass here now is...
That was Irving again. He jumped up and knocked it down. That guy is ridiculously good.
And this one's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
This is crazy.
Play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And on now is the punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt.
Still 9 seconds to go in the quarter.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught. Smith. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought...
Finally, the massacre is over in the first quarter. Edward is in the house. Wow. I never anticipated that score. On paper, London should win this game. But OKC says nah. Nah. Look at this, gashing him again. There's Gershwin Jr.
Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Complete. Smith has it.
Well, there you go. Got yourself a favorite team in the DFL. I like it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now a toss left side.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Kyle Young is just looking ridiculous at quarterback. The receivers, the tight ends, the running backs are all helping him out. And the London Bulldogs just look like they're standing still.
And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better.
Capone got turned around and everything. Sheesh. Look at that, 4 stars on that defense, and that ain't helping.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And this is incomplete.
2nd down pass.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. He's got Smith here. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So on 4th down, Doug Marrone going to send out his field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good.
The field goal is
and the route is on. It's 24-0.
24. Bulldogs, nothing.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
London about set to take over on offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Complete.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brought down.
The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
At the 9-yard line.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
Bulldogs 3.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Thanks for joining us, HRX. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45.
20-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it to 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. It's a big play there. 47 yards.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Four yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play. So now 3rd down coming up.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? Back to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd.
Oh! Kyle Young's a beast!
And it's caught. Touchdown.
OKC.
From a yard out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
The sports bars in OKC are screaming, MVP! MVP!
Down to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. So that drive in total 8 plays.
Bulldogs 10.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the 2nd half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
To number 83.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll look to throw, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
To the ground and
they work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure comes and down he goes.
A loss of 4 yards.
That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw, and nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
87, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Second and 11 now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays.
31. Bulldogs 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got Mason complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hands it off out of the gun. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And it's caught by Parker. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
A gain of 4 yards. And an Oklahoma City first down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards that time, but a first down on the keeper.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And now here's a carry heading left.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Down at the 31. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Brought down at the
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Brought down behind.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt, but with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Doug Marrone can only shake his head. His guys are turned away. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Headed to the 4th. Bulldogs got the ball. They're on the drive. Down by 14. Can they pull off the unthinkable?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a gain of 6.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down.
Uh-oh, what's the flag for? Did they do it or not? Pass interference. Defense, it's a touchdown. And London is a score away. An extra point away from a touchdown and another extra point. Are you shitting me?
they'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Good.
So that drives 7 plays in length.
License 31. Bulldogs 24.
Momentum has clearly shifted in favor of the Bulldogs.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Takes it at the 7. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
They take over first down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
It's caught. Mitchell. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
To his wide out. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's complete. It's Green here. 3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on third down. Move the sticks.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Number 47 on the carry. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 7.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4. And able to find Green. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now throwing on first down and completing it. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
22-yard line. A gain of 7. First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're looking to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Out of the backfield.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And that's caught by Smith. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Fumbled on the play.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
From the contact.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49.
Intercepted.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Can Jake McClellan lead them 84 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking middle, and that's complete. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of that.
So fucking close.
Unable to successfully
Positive is the clock stops.
They'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Big shift.
He's back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across.
London's got to get her in.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to get themselves in that position.
We got out of bounds.
Just 4, second down.
At the 41-yard line. 4 yards on.
They'll look to throw.
Second and 6.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They got to look for Cleveland deep here.
Second down incompletion. They'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And that will be incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up.
This is it. 4th down and 6. They don't need to score. They just need the first down. They still got 2 timeouts, 28 seconds. Got to play it smart.
Looks like they want to finish this one off.
He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
What?
And the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end.
That's another patch they're going to have to fix. Make the AI smarter to know when to go deep, when not to.
So for Oklahoma City, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to...
All right, we're going to hit this finish game button. We're going to see if it takes us back to the main screen like it should. It's been crashing. The patch yesterday, 1.10, proclaimed it, fixed it. I tested it with 2 NFC teams that are not a part of our league, and it worked just fine. Let's hope it fixes it and works when it matters most. Here we go. And sweet, sweet good news. It did not crash. Thank you. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the schedule here because I told you guys yesterday I'm going to be doing a couple games. Let's see what the next game should be. Armadillos are going to win. Aviators are going to win. I missed the Wizard and Dreadnought game. I didn't even notice that one. And the Voyager Steamers game. Oh, well, I'm just going out of order. I guess it really doesn't matter now. Elks and Red Dragons. Mounties and River Hogs. Miners will get a win. Beats and the Cougars. Well, I'm interested. Since he was just in the last stream talking a lot of shit, I'm about to play the Steamer game because that's where Lucius plays. Let's see what the quote-unquote MVP man thinks he's going to get. He thinks he's going to be the MVP. That's what I want to say. Let's see what he can do. I'll be back with Memphis and Houston in just a minute.